I'm Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some resources and some personal care. Let me get some water first. I should have did this before I got on, but sorry. And also let me talk about this crown I'm wearing. I got a birthday coming up this week, so happy birthday to me. Okay, so there are resources in your local county, state, whatever cities you live in that can help you out with respite care. Okay, what's respite care? Respite care is a service that can help you. They will send someone to your home, or you can put them in a facility. I personally rather have the home, but if it's suitable for you to take them somewhere so you can just have time alone at home, then that's fine too. But it's like a 3-day respite care away from your loved one that they would take care of. They will pay somebody to come in for the weekend for 3 days to take care of your loved one while you have your me time out away. And I think that's once a month. I believe it's once a month. And so you can check into that. You can get in contact with your local county to find out who offers that service. It's different state to state. So, and also I got my notes here because I can't rely on my memory to remember this stuff. Okay, and for as your caregiving services as well. So respite is part of the caregiving services. So you can have the respite care come for just to do the 72 hours or something like that. And then you have your regular caregiving service that you can have come in. I think minimum of 2 hours, but they like minimum of 4, up to 24 hours. So if you have, and that you have to pay for that. But there is a resource out there that will fund you so many hours a month. So just again, check with your resources in your city and find out about respite care and find out about services that they actually pay for your care services. And that will give you time away to do what you need to do. And sometimes you may have to come out your pocket because it's hard to find the free programs in your city. And if your loved one had a stroke or still trying to learn how to move the limbs and body parts and things like that, there's physical therapy out there. However, insurance company only pay up to maybe 10 services, 10 visits or less, maybe not even 10, some places 3 and that's it. But there is a program in your city somewhere. It's not, you only probably get that information through your occupational therapist person that's in the hospital. They may have that information, and they would, it's a sliding scale fee, so you don't have to be on insurance. You don't have to have insurance. And matter of fact, it's almost best not to have insurance to do physical therapy because it's ongoing. It's not 3 to 10 visits, then you out and you can't have any more. It's according to your income. And I'm gonna have a young lady come down the line to explain her program. She has a physical therapy out here that she runs, and it's based on your income. And so just check your city, check your local county, and see what services they offer. And as far as your medical supplies, whatever insurance company you have, they will supply your needs far as your briefs, your gauze, your tape, gloves, any medical needs that your loved one may need. It normally gets delivered like once a month. However, you tend to run out sometimes within a month if you don't manage it properly and if you run through it kind of quick. So you want to find your local medical supply stores. Pretty much everybody have them. So you want to check with those and kind of be consistent with them. And so even if they run out of things at the store, they'll put your name on the mailing list and they will give you a call to let you know your shipment is in or whatever. And some insurance companies do pay for that, but most likely you're going to have to come out of pocket with that. But that still covers you when you waiting for your monthly supplies to come and they haven't got here yet, and you got maybe 12 more days left of the month and you stuck with nothing. You can go to your local Walmart or Target and things like that too. But medical supply store is, you want to kind of find one in your area as well, so you don't be running out. And you guys stay positive. Stay positive. I know it's overwhelming. It could be a burden to some people. But you never know, in life, what life brings. It could be your child. It can be your parents. It can be your spouse. It can be you. How would you feel if it was you? Who's going to take care of you? So you want to always be kind to people because it could be your family member who you're not really close with or who you don't even desire to be in your life. That family member might be the one to step up to the plate and take care of you. So always think about that. We never think about that. When you that's in your vows. Richer for poor, sickness and health. Isn't that how it go? Richer or poorer, in sickness and in health. Okay, and yeah, all that. So that's very important. So that's where I'm at. My husband he took ill at an early age, fairly early, 50 years old. So we're still young, you know. To the young folks, they think 50 is over the hills, but you know, 50 nowadays, they say is the new 30. I believe that as long as you feel a certain way, age don't mean a thing. Okay. Oh, get you a good medical team too. If you have a doctor and if you're not pleased with, find another doctor, ask around, get advice, get some opinions on different doctors. And what I do, I'm very picky, so it was hard for me. I had to gather a good team, and I got rid of several people. You know, I had people come to my home who obviously didn't read the chart, you know, of the person, so they get in here talking to him like he can talk. I'm like, okay, obviously you haven't read nothing before you walked into this house, so goodbye. So I just moved on to someone else who's more, I like professional people because I am very professional when it comes to business, you know. So, but get you a good team. When I say team, get you a good primary doctor, find you a good physical therapy, find you a good occupational therapist, find you a speech therapist. Dealing with a speech therapist, you have some people that comes with a machine, and I don't know the name of it, but it's like they put like probes and stuff wherever, if they're having speech problems, so obviously they're going to put it around the jaw, and it's just going to trigger energy. So if you have flaccid muscles, that means when your muscles is weak and it's moving some to non-moving, they're just trying to stimulate the muscles in your jaw and your mouth, so your tongue or whatever that's not moving can start. But you have to get it early, because if you wait too late, once it's going to be difficult for that person to try to regain the use of their mouth, of the speech, even to swallow. You know, if they can't swallow, they're going to be on the G-tube. I think I talked about that, or will be talking about it soon. How do you use the G-tube? And some people have a G-tube in their body for life. Some are just for a time period. You know, my husband, he came home with a G-tube, a trachea, and a catheter. So January 10th, 2016, he pulled out his trachea, and we had to take him he pulled it out twice prior to that, but on January 10th, when he pulled it out, we took him to the hospital, and from when they came and got him from my home and took him to the hospital, that was a matter of 30 minutes that he had it out, and between that time, his oxygen level was at a 98. And so my quick thinking is like, okay, if he had it out that long, why we need to put another trachea in? And so let me tell you what the doctor said. One of my sons can be a witness. My son asked, or I believe I asked, can't remember, if we keep it out, what would happen to him? The doctor said he'd die. He didn't think about it. He didn't pause it. He just said he'd die. So, okay, well, you know what? Since it's been it's been well over 30 minutes at that time, I said, you know what? Not let's take our chance. I didn't say that, but I'm like, you know what? I have to go on my better judgment. So what I decided to do is, let's leave it out. We're not putting it back in. So what they did, they admitted him into the hospital, into the ICU, put him back into the ICU, and they did a 24-hour check, and just to see his the oxygen and stuff like that. After one day, they released him. They said he's fine. So had I not